Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to make cornbread. And I'm going to make cornbread because there's so many people that really don't know how to make good cornbread. So I'm going to teach you how. Right here, this is an 8-inch skillet, and I use an 8-inch because there's only 2 people here. I don't need a big skillet of cornbread because that's just more for me to eat. So anyway, this skillet is cold, as you can see, and I put just maybe a rounded teaspoon of bacon grease in it. I've got my oven on, heating to 450 degrees. And while it's heating up, I'm going to put this skillet in there to heat with the oven. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm not going to take that out until the oven is heated to 450, and when I open that oven door, that little skillet, that iron skillet, is going to be smoking. That's how hot it's got to be. And when it gets to that point, then we're going to come back and make the cornbread to go in the skillet, because you don't want to make it ahead of time. It'll rise in your bowl. So I'll be back when we get to that point. Alright, my pan is smoking in that oven at 450 degrees. So we're going to hurry and make the cornbread. Now what I have here is 1 cup. It's just a little bit over, not much. 1 cup of self-rising buttermilk corn mix. And I use Martha White. That's my favorite. I have used others I didn't like as much. And we're going to add 1 egg. And this is for, my 8-inch skillet. 1 egg. I'm going to add the mayonnaise. This is a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Maybe just a little bit under. And I've never measured anything. So I had to measure this for you all, but I guess it's good to know measurements. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And I have 2 cups here of buttermilk. I never know how much buttermilk I put in, so we're going to start out with 2 cups. And I'll see, because I know the consistency it's supposed to be. We're going to stir this up, and we're going to do this in a hurry because we don't want it to start rising in this bowl. Get it stirred up. It doesn't matter if all of the lumps are out of it, because they'll come out when they cook. That egg's not good and mixed. Now sometimes at this time, I'll add jalapenos, or not quite so much buttermilk, and add part of a can of cream corn, and make jalapeno cornbread. But anyway, this is about what it looks like. The consistency of pancake batter. Let me see how much milk I've got left in here. 1 cup. So it's 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of buttermilk, an egg, and that's it. Alright, I'm going to get my pan out of the oven. Smoking real good, as you can see. And I'm going to quickly pour this cornmeal mixture into that hot pan. Quickly as I can. I'm going to get it back into the oven. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's about as clean as I want to get it at this time. Get it back into the pan and back into the oven. Now I'm going to set the timer at 20 minutes, but it may take 25. In the middle of the oven, center of the oven, 450 degrees. All right, when it's done, I'll bring you back again. All right, I'm back. The cornbread is almost finished. It's got about another minute left. But I was just going to say, have you ever been to a restaurant or a little diner and ordered cornbread and it was hard as a brick and so dry? You wonder, what is the big deal about cornbread? Well, they probably, you know, make big pans of it, and it's not, it doesn't have as much liquid in it as it should, because cornbread is very moist and tasty if it's fixed right. So I'm going to get this cornbread out of the oven and set it right here on this hot pad, and we're going to show you what good cornbread looks like and tastes like. So hold on a sec. And here we go. This was 20 minutes and it's done. I should wait just a few minutes to let it cool. I have to wear my mitts upside down because I'm left-handed. So I'll put it on my right hand to cut this cornbread. This is an 8-inch pan of cornbread. I'm going to get it out of here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Alright. Let me get it out of the way. Get the pan out of the way for you. You see that? Do you see how great that cut? I can't even get the inside of it. I'm sorry. But you can see it on the other one. So, set this over here. This cornbread is steaming hot. Let me get a close-up of it. It's moist. And I'm going to cut it open. Put some butter on it. It is very hot. The outside is crispy. Sometimes I have to lift it up to get the back of it cut. I'm going to open it up, and it is so, look at it. Can you see that? That is moist and delicious cornbread right there. The bottom of it is perfectly cooked. It's crispy. The sides are crispy. And the buttermilk cornmeal mix, white, and buttermilk. You can use whole buttermilk, or you can use low fat, it doesn't matter. That's it. An egg. I usually close it back up so it can melt. So it can melt perfectly. And this is wonderful, wonderful cornbread. You'll never complain about cornbread being hard and dry if you make this. I don't think I can pick it up to take my bite, so I'll get a fork and get a little taste of it for you. Well, 1/2 at a time. Oh my God, it's so good. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. Get that top back on. It's the best cornbread you'll ever eat. I promise you that. Let's see if I can get in any closer. Fine piece of cornbread. And so tasty. Thank you for spending a little part of your day with me. I appreciate you coming back in. And until next time, you take care.